reviewed it for the most part.
I read through the minutes, and there wasn't too much.
No, there weren't any questions or concerns,
Mhm.
and you can go through it again.
Mhm.
So it's the public hearing,
Oh.
portion of needed to approve a special permit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in addition to approving that, they each have a signed permit that still hasn't been finalized.
Okay.
So they'll each have 2 applications to approve.
Okay.
So,
So the sequence, Ted, would be,
So the applicant does whatever presentation the applicant's gonna do.
Yeah.
And then you guys would address seeker. You'd identify each action
Mhm.
as type 2 under seeker requiring no further environmental review.
mm-hmm,
The board would say yes, 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 and then you go to the application itself
mm-hmm.
to see if there's any discussion
Maybe,
among the board
yes,
members.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Do we have to open it for comment?
Yeah, yeah.
so if you want to open the meeting and then you can have them, present it over
Yep.
you, and then make a motion to open the public hearing.
Okay. Welcome to the August meeting of the Village of Fayetteville Planning Board. Our first topic tonight is precision Pilates. And if you just want to review what your intent is,
How'd you know it was me instead?
because he's the one with the tattoos.
discussed this last time.
I'm fully certified in all modalities of Pilates, so I have a studio, been at MetroFit for 2.5 years, and I was in Trillium prior to that, servicing clients in reformer training, mat training, restoration of people's bodies that have back issues, because we all do. And so I want to move to the village because I think it's a good move for me. And I think that I have a synergistic business as those around me as far as a good classy place to go.
Okay. So now we would, is there a motion to?
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Okay, is there a second?
A second.
All in favor?
All in
Aye.
favor? Okay. Is there any comment from anyone?
And I did not receive any comments for or against it. So.
Okay.
Then
And
you can
do
close-
our comments have to be part of the public hearing, or we
Not
can?
necessarily, you
Yeah.
can have a discussion.
Typically, no, you'd close the public hearing, and then the board discussion would take
Mhm.
place after the close of the public hearing.
Excuse me.
You want to close it?
Is there a motion to close the public hearing?
Make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So the public hearing's closed. Is there any further discussion from the board?
No, I
I
was
think it's a
satisfied
nice
with
little
the last
sign.
time.
Covered it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the use, I like the sign.
Okay. So do we have a motion to approve the special use permit?
First of all, propose a motion to adopt a finding that these are type 2 under seeker and require no further environmental review.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to,
What he said.
that these are type 2 findings for seeker, and that there no further environmental review is needed. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Now just go to the merits of the
Okay.
applications.
And now the applications. Are there any motions?
I'll make a motion to approve the special use application, which includes a sign permission, and all of the dimensions are on the sign, and it's going in the location where the existing sign was for the former use.
Mhm.
So I'll make a motion.
And I will second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
So that motion approved both applications, especially use and the sign permit.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
So you're all set?
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank
I
you,
like the
excited
use.
to be in your village.
Glad to have you.
Okay, and moving on to the tattoo studio. Is there a motion to open the public hearing?
Actually, do you want the presentation?
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Gladly. Hi, my name's Thad Jackson, and I've been tattooing for 11 years, 10, 11 years in downtown Syracuse. I've worked at a very busy studio for the last however many years, and after the last year we were closed for 5 months, put a lot of stuff in perspective, and I'm trying to downsize into something significantly smaller where I can concentrate on myself and my family. This spot over here presents perfectly what I'm looking for, and what I am planning to do is have an actual, it's borderline a private studio. It's something that would be operating by appointment only. It's not the thing that would have a lot of foot traffic. Yeah, that's really the gist of it.
And this is the space that's on the side?
This is the space that's on the side. You go up a few stairs and it's right up in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, right there. Used to be a nail salon. It was Kimberly's nail salon up until today.
Okay, I get you.
So it's right around the corner from where Ms. Fit
Yeah, exactly.
was.
Yeah, it's kind of above them, right?
I wouldn't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
It's down
it
there.
is.
Kinda, sorta.
I know there's 2 businesses down there.
Salt something is the newest
Yeah.
one. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, I was down there talking to Pat today, and
okay.
didn't notice those businesses down there, just wasn't totally sure what they were, to be honest.
So you're by appointment only. What is the shop gonna look like from the door, from the window?
From the door, so I don't know if you have the packet, I did like
Yes.
there should be a sheet in there that has a predated mock-up, before I had my sign actually
Yeah,
done
yeah,
up. I
Okay.
did a little, mock-up.
I'll look through the glass.
It's basically just replacing the sign that's already there.
Okay,
I would have an open and closed sign exactly where the one is. It
Mhm.
wouldn't be illuminated like that one that's in the picture from what's there. It's just a hand painted, simple lettering as just like the one that's there,
Mhm.
but hand painted on a piece of wood.
and it's by appointment only, you said? It's not
It
really?
is, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, someone would be able to walk in and request an appointment,
Yeah.
but there's no waiting room, there's no.
There's not a line of
It's not a
people.
street shop.
Yeah, there's
And
not a line
that's
of
why I've been
people
operating
outside.
out of years, and that's exactly what I'm trying to get away from.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a motion to open
I'll
Open
make a
public
motion
hearing?
to open the
public hearing?
Second?
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And this
Um,
one too, I did not receive any comments for or against.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like there's anyone else present.
Yep. So is there a motion to close the public
I'll make a motion to close it.
hearing?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye. This is like tennis.
This is, we're gonna be considering this a type 2 seeker action. No further review is required. And,
Ask somebody to second that and vote.
Second?
okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So, would somebody like to make, is there any further discussion on the 2 applications we have in front of us? The sign permit and the,
Not for me.
okay?
No,
Would-
not for me.
Would somebody like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the special use permit and the sign application as presented.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? No? Good. Okay.
All right, yeah, it's officially open.
I appreciate it. You guys are gonna have a early night tonight.
Yeah.
Nice change of pace.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Next meeting will be long.
Well, do you require anything else?
No, you're all set.
No?
Thank you
You're
for your
good.
time, I
I can
appreciate it.
follow up with you.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thanks, I appreciate that. Great, everyone have a good evening.
You
You
too,
too.
thanks. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, I think sent him
Yeah.
a while ago, and I think everyone had a chance to read them. Any questions,
How-
comments?
How will it, I guess more of a Ted question, I wasn't at the meeting.
You can still vote on it, my understanding.
Can I vote on
is,
the minute? Okay.
If they seemed understandable, or
Yeah.
if you had any questions.
Okay, seemed understandable, I wasn't here either.
Okay.
Joanne?
I feel like.
She'll
Were
vouch-
they
she'll
understandable?
I'll
vouch.
vouch for him, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Would somebody like to make a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll make a motion to.
As
accept the
amended.
minutes.
As
Or-
the-
As amended, finally, I guess, by Jane and put into
Mhm.
the final form.
All right, second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No.
No.
Don't have anything else other than to reaffirm, we'll meet again in 2 weeks on the 23rd at 7 o'clock here. We don't have
Is
any
that,
new information.
is that a public meeting?
It will be.
So
Yep.
are we expecting a full house?
I have no idea, actually, but it is an open
Super,
meeting, and there's a full board.
It's not
It has been
technically,
published.
it's not technically a public meeting though, is it? It's just a,
It's
It's not a
it
public
is?
hearing, it's
Yeah.
an open meeting.
It's an
It's a-
open meeting.
It's a
Okay.
special meeting
Open
that's
meeting.
open,
It's
yeah.
special in the sense that it's not part of the
Not of our regular
schedule,
schedule.
but it is an open meeting.
Okay.
And, yeah, any information I get or comments received, I'll forward it to you ahead of time so that it can be discussed at the meeting. And then the next meeting is September, we'll have to see, because it usually it's on Labor Day. We usually push it to the following Monday,
Mm-hmm.
but that often conflicts with the Board of Trustees meeting, so be mindful, we might have to change the time. Or,
Mm-hmm.
or make it a different day altogether.
Okay.
So we'll see if there's any.
Can we decide that? Well, we would have to decide it.
Hopefully I'll have a better sense by the next meeting, by the time we're together again on the 23rd, to give you a
Mhm.
heads up. If we even have a need to meet at all. There's always a possibility. So,
It's a possibility. It's not a
It does happen in
probability.
the summer.
I haven't gotten any, I'm not aware of any other applications
Mhm.
that need consideration.
Can I just ask 2 questions?
Absolutely.
Why, I guess, why is there a special meeting? And is it common to have, the planning board meetings open to the public?
They're all open to the public.
They are.
Yeah, all meetings with the government, public bodies, if you will, require open to the public. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a public hearing where comments
Right.
get viewed, but they are all open.
So,
Yeah,
so
now
people
this-
can't make comments.
It's up to the board if they so choose to take comments at that time. It's at their discretion. I'm sorry if you don't mind
No,
my answer.
no.
By the way, this is Catherine Chapman, and for all who, she is going to be an associate member, so she's here to kind of get a feel for it. And to answer your question, as far as the special meeting, once in a blue moon is kind of required because of the topic may be something that needs to be discussed on its own, otherwise the meetings take quite a long time. And in this instance, because it's related to this project and it's focusing on the scoping document, one, we needed time to have comments submitted from the public and other interested parties, so we wouldn't have been able to adequately discuss it at this regularly scheduled meeting. But that same document has to be addressed within 60 days from the time it was received by the board. So they set up a meeting date specifically to discuss that document.
So what exactly is scoping document?
It has to do with the secret review, the environmental assessment form that they had submitted. And I can discuss it with you further afterwards. It's something that the board has been evaluating for some time. And there, in the part 2 of this, there's 18 different sections of potential impacts to a community, you know, based on land and water, transportation, you know, you name it. Because there were a number of those areas that had a potential impact, a positive declaration was given which required the applicant to produce ultimately an environmental impact statement, and this is part of that process leading up to that. there's a lot of steps involved too. So I'll have to
Right,
explain the
because
process.
this was started,
Yeah, it's been an ongoing process.
Yeah, it's an understatement.
So I can show you some of that to bring you up to speed. But it has been, you know, there has, sometimes it kind of plateaued a bit. There wasn't any action on it, and we'll pick up where it left off.
So, because of a decision the board made previously, the applicant's required to put together a pretty big report typically that addresses environmental issues. The scoping document that the board works on is kind of like an outline for the applicant to use on what to put into the big report.
Anybody else have any other questions or information?
Is there a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.